Hi everyone, I'm here with Philipp Rhomberg from PUR Cajon manufacturer based in Austria. So Philipp, what is the philosophy behind making cajons in Austria? What is your approach to the cajon?
Yeah, well, thanks for having this interview and giving some news about us, about our little company. I think what our philosophy is and what makes us special is at the beginning is we're a very young team. We're like 4 or 5 guys, all between 25 and 30. Everybody is very interested in music and especially in cajon. And how cajon started in getting into our interest is one of our brothers is a drummer, and he came with a cajon a couple of years ago, and I was just really thought it's a fantastic instrument, and I hadn't seen it until that time. So we thought, okay, that cajon we got is not bad, but what we wanted to have out of a cajon was not this classic flamenco sound. What we wanted to have as a sound was more like a drum set. So we started to build cajons 5 years ago, and what our speciality is that we have got a really clear separation between the bass and the snare, and the material we use is just very, very high class and high quality material, and all this together combined, I think, gets what becomes is our cajons. And I mean, you need to play them to see them, but we have some special features on them which are, I think, quite unique in the cajon world.
Okay, could you walk me through a couple of the features of your PUR cajons?
I will try. Well, the heart of our cajon is a special snare mechanic which we developed. And what the snare mechanic does, or what you can do, is first thing is you can adjust the snare sound by just screwing on a screw. So there are no tools needed. You can put more snare or less snare. Second possibility you have is that you can switch the snare sound on and off in seconds. Again, without using snare or without retuning the cajon. Here on our stage, we've got 2 great models of ours. This is very new one. It's the Vision SP. What we did with the Vision is that you can not only play it on front like the classic cajons, so you've got a really nice bass, you've got the snare, and we did here some sound chambers. So without a lot of effort, you can just adjust your sound with like bongo conga-like sound.
I've noticed that you integrated a kind of a sliding door to your air vent in the cajon. Why is that? You
can pitch the sound of your bass with that. It means actually that the smaller the sound hole gets, the more bass your cajon develops. So sometimes, when you play in a small band and you play with a bass, and you almost are in the same line with the bass. You just adjust your bass a little bit either higher or lower, and the whole music starts to get more power, more intensity. Here also some little things is here, like the clap corners. It's like a little bit from the flamenco castagnetten. It's just integrated in all our models. So I think that's it. We try to make our cajons as variable as possible, so that the musician who plays it has as much fun as possible. We are building cajons, so we're really no specialists in doing microphones, but what we wanted to have is a microphone which brings out the most natural sound of the cajon without having big problems on the mix or something like that. So we found a very small microphone producer in Germany at the Chiemsee, the brothers Rhomberger. The second name is actually quite similar to ours, which is kind of funny. And now developed in the last 1.5 years this microphone. And it is a microphone. It's quite small, as you see, but it brings out a very natural and very dynamic and strong sound. You can also use it in a bass drum microphone. So I think to describe a microphone is really very difficult, also the sound. The best thing is just to try it out. I can tell you that it will surprise you, as it surprised us after 1.5 years. It was a long way to get there, but I think we have got a really good solution for cajons now to pick up.
What strikes me, last question, what strikes me is your build quality and your attention to finish. I see around me beautiful instruments. What is your quality and build criteria? What kind of quality control do you perform?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think that's, honestly, I don't know any other cajon on the market with this kind of finish. Actually, it's our passion on every single cajon. We're not a mass production. We don't build thousands and thousands of pieces. So every cajon you see here was built by us. So the end finish is always done by hand. So every corner, really, every edge is really smoothed out by hand. And the quality control is actually, it starts with buying the raw material. So we've got our own wooden suppliers. They also help us in building these kind of instruments and putting extra the wood away, so they get big amounts and they know that we are coming, so they sort out only the best stuff for us. So we've got a lot of people helping us also from the outside to build this kind of instruments. And we just try to build the best cajon that we can do, and that's our daily scale actually to do that and to reach that. And it's fun, and it's especially fun if people appreciate or at least see that we put a lot of effort in bringing out that finish and that looks.
Thank you very much, Philip.
Thank you, and all the best to Denmark.